This place filled up in 2 days. To like, it was up to there.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to another video. So the first job we're going to is a flooding basement, which is quite an interesting one. And then later on in the video we are going to be going back to our favourite restaurant where the drain runs uphill. And this time I have worked out why it keeps blocking. So this is the manhole we're going to be starting with.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
Okay, so apparently what's happening here is the manhole I've just showed you is backing up, which is flooding the basement. Now, they believe it runs to this manhole here. So we've got the tanker here, so we're going to give it all a suck out, give it a jet, see if we can get things running and work out what goes on. It's a bit of a mystery, to be honest with you.
Yeah, go on. I didn't need to.
Right, so a brilliant start. Can you see that there? Yes, that is a stop valve for a water main. So this is clearly not our drain. Okay, so forget about that one. We're going to suck out the deeper manhole instead. So at this point I got bored of waiting, so I thought what I'm going to do is go lift up some other covers and see if I can find out where this drain's running to. Now I lifted this cover up and this is the foul main that runs down through the site and out across the road. Now I've previously done some lining work on this going back many years ago. So I'm going to chuck a bit of dye in this one just to be 100% sure this is the foul, but I'm fairly confident it is. Now, I've told the boss so many times, if you're going to buy drain dye, buy the luminous green one, because the orange is one of the worst colours for drainage. Now, this is why you don't get orange, because it's the hardest colour to see. So I'm going to lift the cover up now, and you're not even going to notice it is orange now I've looked back in the video. See, there it is. Okay, so I've sucked our manhole right down to the bottom. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get our spear jet in there. And we're not entirely sure which way this manhole's running. So I'm going to start by jetting down towards the road and see where that gets us. Because you would assume it's running towards the road at a guess.
You got water from here? Yeah, I got water on the jet. Till it runs out. The last one? Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so not even 4 meters down the pipe, we start hitting something. So I've gone out to the road and I found this gully that the jet is clearly in.
It's taking that road gully. Jet's in the road gully.
Okay, so at this point we're now thinking, does it run the other way? So I've given it a good jet the other way to see what happens.
Isn't it?
And then again, we're just hitting something solid in the opposite direction, so there's something a bit strange going on here. Okay, so we've given it a good go in that direction. I've tried jet in the other direction. It's going straight back in the road gully, so we don't quite know what's going on. We don't know where it's running to. So we've spoken to our site contact. We'd advise them to try and get a drawing from the waterboard. Hopefully that points us in the right direction. So what we have here is this scar in the tarmac, which is quite interesting. Now, the basement pump pumps through this pipe. Now, following the scar down, that goes to our manhole that's flooding. Now, this is the interesting bit. That pipe's actually not connected. So our pump's not even pumping to there. It actually comes across here to our foul drain. And that's it dropping in there. So, that manhole being blocked isn't our issue in the basement, we don't think. So let's go down there and have a look.
That drain there, there's a portion out of that drain.
What's that? Is that drain or just a hole in the floor?
It is.
Yeah, it's a channel along the edge.
It's a channel. That was in there. So do you reckon that's not a drain then? That's just a channel and it runs round.
Runs around and probably does go. So
that can collect water. There is a channel that runs round. There is a channel that runs round the side.
Does that then run round into this pump then?
So yeah, it all runs. So you don't rain that.
So is it groundwater? The question is it just groundwater?
Well, they've always had water coming in. So you've got this channel around here, look. So this is always wet, regardless. Always got water.
Yeah.
Only a little bit coming into that sump pump. The sump pump did fail, but this place filled up in 2 days. To like, it was up to there.
Yeah.
In both rooms, in 2 days. So the water was coming in. I know we had a lot of rain. And then
I'm just wondering, is it a separate issue?
in there, because I thought that was a drain, but obviously it was a channel.
Yeah, I reckon it's a channel.
And it comes back in through these. It's been coming through the wall.
There's no drains in there, man.
Well, over in that corner, need wellies really to go over there.
Or is that down here?
For about an inch deep. But over in that corner, there's a drain there. It's full of water.
There's a raised manhole there.
Yeah. And that's got water in it.
I wonder if that's our drain from.
But I don't know.
I'm gonna fall in, aren't I, if I try getting across there.
There ain't got any wellies. My wellies. Have you got wellies on?
No, I chucked mine out there, innit? Do you want to just chuck one of those breeze blocks there? If you chuck one of those breeze blocks there, I can walk across.
Yeah, well, in the corner, just by that silver thing, there's a hole. Because I think there used to be a sump pump.
Yeah, if you stick one of those breeze blocks in the middle, should be able to get across there easy enough then.
Wherever you're
Just there, somewhere.
Yeah, so, yeah, actually that drain is probably not.
They're waterproof to a certain extent, these boots, but.
Yeah, mine are pretty good.
They're getting a bit old, so they're starting to lose their waterproofing.
Right, so I've got one there. That's blocked. One there. That's blocked.
That's got to be another sump.
Avoid that silver thing, you can go down it.
Yeah, we see.
Yeah. And then that, ancient.
Yeah, so
Pop the interceptor. What's it? Interceptor.
you see anything in it, or anything out of it?
So you've got a channel coming around the back again, and you've got a pipe going straight out, but
Is it dry?
no, hold on.
Is the level of water higher in there than what it is out here?
Yeah. About the same.
Let's see.
There's an interceptor in the bottom. Wonder where that goes. So what's on the other side of this wall?
Nothing.
What corner of the building are we on?
We are left-hand side of the door. So right-hand side of the door as you walk in. So where that ramp and that is.
Yeah, this is near enough on the corner of the outside of the building, isn't it?
Where we are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, the other side of that wall is the drive where you're parked.
Okay, so we've got the tanker sucking outside now, and I'm going to chuck some dye down here and just see if it shows anywhere outside. Okay, so I've chucked about 15 buckets of water down this. It's taken all the water, so we're going to pop back outside and just see if there's any sign of it out there. Okay, so there's no sign of our dye. I've come back down over a rod. I'm just going to try plunging that drain. I think it might be holding a little bit of water, but also I want to see if the tanker driver can hear me plunging it outside. Okay, so I've gone for a bit of a colour change on the dye. I've gone back to the orange. So we're going to chuck a bit of that in there and say hopefully something can start showing. Fingers crossed, because I just want to know where this drain goes. Okay, so a bit of a change of tactic. So I'm now back down in the basement again. I've just gone upstairs. So we're going to get the jetting hose down, and we've managed to find a gap in a vent. So we're going to get the jetting hose down through this gap and pump some water down it, and hopefully that's shown.
Can you go through like the top one?
There's nothing there for me to...
Can you see my light?
I can see your light.
Yeah, if you poke him through there, I'll be able to see him.
So...
Yes. Right. I don't know how I'm going to reach him. Can you see my hand?
That's as good as I can.
Go back down again. Right, come more towards the middle now. Work back a bit.
Just going to go upside down.
Right, flick him a bit. That's him.
Got him?
No, do it. Oh, come on. Yes, got him. I got him. Go for that. Right. Do you want to stick the pump on?
Say again?
Do you want to stick the pump on?
Pump on?
Yeah. Ow!
So it's actually running quite nicely. We had this running for a good 5 minutes, so it's definitely taken the water, and none of that dye is shown back in the basement. So the water from the basement isn't from this drain.
Yeah, channel there,
was
runs
probably
straight through
open.
there.
That was probably open at some point.
Yeah. Now, you've then got where that water is, that I reckon that channel comes around this wall, going around this room.
Well, under where they built that.
Because we're at a lower level.
Yeah.
Well, there you are, there's a hole there. I reckon that's running around this room.
Into that
Okay.
okay.
Now, at the back of, I don't know if you, how easily you can see.
Do I need to not touch anything metal whilst you turn it on?
No, you're right.
Oh, daylight. It's easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't help down this end, but
No, but it's
nice faults, isn't it? Right, down there, you've got the manhole. Jump up there, so I'm out of the way. And you've got this wall there.
Yeah.
Now there seems like there's a channel, in fact there's a gun lid down in there as well. That channel seems to come round that wall
And into that.
and down there,
And into there.
and this is sealed off, but you think you've got the oil tanks in there.
Yeah,
this would be bunded, wouldn't it?
Yeah, should have been.
Yeah, so I reckon if you put a hole through the side of there, or put a pump in there, that's
I see.
taking the groundwater from around the outside of the room, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not taking this.
So you reckon that was blocked and we've unblocked it now? Obviously.
I didn't want to say unblocked because I didn't know where it goes.
No.
But he's not getting any higher than that
No.
with the water he pumped down it.
But that was pretty high before, but that. Okay.
The problem is when this fills up, you kind of need to look in this one to see if this is filled as well. But how do you do that?
I think you need to put a sump pump in this hole.
So if you had a sump in there, that would lower this.
And then just run it to the same places we're running now.
These tanks are empty now anyway, aren't
Yeah.
they? So you don't really need buttoned.
Because we know that it goes to the soil, that other drain, so we know it's not coming back in here.
But I'd be tempted to say, put a pump in there,
Yeah.
but put a core drill hole through this,
Yeah. Just smash it.
and it gives it somewhere else to go.
Yeah.
So at least if that pump does fail, at least it can go through here and it's got half a chance of getting away out this drain.
Yeah. There must have been a pump in there because that's a purpose-built.
Yeah,
fucking
and that's the
thing,
point for
innit?
it there.
And I think they used to have one in here when they put the oil tanks in here. They done away with it because they couldn't pump any water out of here because it got to be bunded, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is what they've done with this concrete plastering around the bottom of the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's like bundled all the way around.
Waterproofed it and concrete the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, I can
So-
report all that back and
Yeah.
then I still think there
But-
may be an issue outside, don't we? So we think it
Yeah.
all runs down to outside.
So we need to know where outside's going
I'm
to.
going to request a water drawing of this area.
Let's see if that highlights
And
anything.
see if the Wessex mains are shown. They normally show the sewer and the storm and the water.
Yeah, so
Water supply.
find out where it's going and sump pump in there, hole through the side of this chamber, and then it's got half a chance of getting somewhere, hasn't it?
Yeah. Then you've got to bring a supply through. We can connect it onto the same pipe as that one.
Go on. Oh, yours.
Okay, so we're going to pause that job there for now. We're going to leave it with Si, and we'll see what happens with that one. So we're now down at our restaurant, our favourite one, where the drains run uphill as promised. So it's literally the third time we have been here this week. So there's clearly something changed here. Now, we know the drain runs uphill, we know the site's historically had problems, but you can't miss the fact 3 times in a week. So once again, let's get the cover back up. Okay, so chatting to site and speaking to the site maintenance, I now know what the problem is. So, this site have been told they have to use a particular brand of toilet roll that's basically a falls apart when you use it, but it breaks down lovely in this drain. Now, they've been having problems ordering it. So what they've been doing instead is ordering a different type of toilet roll that's been blocking the drains up. So they've been sent out the proper toilet roll they're meant to use, and they're still using the old stuff because they've got it kept in the same store cupboard, and different members of staff are putting different toilet rolls in. So they've now removed the toilet rolls they're not meant to be using and put them in a separate store cupboard, and everyone's been told just use the proper stuff. So hopefully that solves the issue for a while. Now, there is talk of rerouting this drain. I did mention it in a previous video, I did a bit of a survey for it. So, fingers crossed it'll all get sorted soon because it's a long way down there. Then it's just a case of the usual thing that I do every single time I come here. I run the camera through to make sure it's clear because of that backfall, and I don't want to be coming down there within half hour of leaving site. So it's always best to check on this one. And there we have it, another day done. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you found it interesting. If you did like this video, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helped me out. Thanks.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.